Okay, we're live again. Hopefully you come back. That was super fun. Let me post in the Discord real quick. But yeah. I'll put the new. I got a new. Wait a minute. Why isn't that? Oh gosh. This might not be working. Oh, we've got two people.
Yeah.
Pilot error. Yeah, Charlie, for sure. So here's what happened. It started echoing and I panicked and I hit end broadcast instead of leave on my phone. And so it cut the whole thing off. So I'm really sorry, but we're back now. Welcome back. Hey, Jeremy. So
hey, Mom, Jeremy.
You remember Jeremy?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. So putting it on my phone wasn't going to work. So here's what I'm going to do. This is going to be super technical. I'm going to flip the computer around so you guys can see. And hopefully I don't make you sick, but check that out. Isn't that beautiful? So we are in the northern part of the Black Hills, which are in the kind of the southwest corner of the state of South Dakota. And it's very rural out here. Obviously, you know, Mom's got, what, about 80 acres?
80 acres.
Yeah. So her horses are living the good life out there. So, yeah, thanks, Dan. Yeah, right, Jeremy? That's what I'm saying. We need to come out here and do a CKP writers retreat. Yeah, so if you know a CKP writer or live with a CKP writer, you know, tell them about how gorgeous it is. So Evie's homestead, you know what? Evie's homestead was kind of a little bit inspired by this. Although in my head, she lives a little bit further south, a little closer to Rapid City. But yeah, now that you mention it, this could very well be Evie's homestead. So if you haven't read my books, in the third book, which I called Skies to Conquer, took me a second. At the end of the story, we get to revisit the main character from the first book, and she's now set up a homestead with her husband here in the Black Hills, where she trains psychics for the CIA. So
I don't do that.
I mean, but you could, right? You've got the beautiful facility here. So, yeah.
There'd have to be psychics and CIA agents, but
Well, we could always talk with Agent Johnson.
Yeah.
Do you know Agent Johnson? Have you heard the stories of Agent Johnson?
No.
So, a group of us who are CKP writers, we have a periodic, we get together and do a little like a Zoom chat every once in a while. And our running joke is that Agent Johnson is we haven't decided if he's CIA or Homeland Security or FBI. I think he's actually FBI. I think we decided that. But that he is the guy that's assigned to our case to monitor our communications, because we're constantly looking up, like, how to dissolve a body, or, how do you make chlorine gas, or, things like that. Stuff that'll get you on a watch list, basically. So
Dan wants details
of how to make chlorine gas. I don't remember. You'll have to look it up and we could ask Agent Johnson, I suppose. So yeah. Yeah. So thanks for coming on early. Sorry about the technical misstep a little bit ago. But let's see what's going on in my writer life right now. Well, I got about a little over 1,000 words this morning on the Queen's Fixer. So that was cool. I did that while this morning I got my word count, and then I procured auto insurance, actually. Oh no, small details, needing CIA agents and psychics. Yeah. So, but yeah, so I am moving forward on the Queen's Fixer. I am over 82,000 words and approaching the end. I think this one's going to be a longer book, you guys. So my target was 90,000. It's not going to be done in 90,000. There's no way I'm going to finish the story appropriately in 8,000 more words. It needs to be longer. So, but my hope is to finish it here before we leave. So fingers crossed we'll be able to make that happen. So I was doing well today.
That's if I quit dragging her away to, shopping and touristing excursions.
Well, but I have that planned in. So that's the beauty of plotting and using planners and stuff, is that I can organize and account for that time. So,
and then I blow it all up anyway.
So two common household items that I will not mention here, but it's gas. Oh, thanks. There's the recipe for chlorine gas, you guys. So moving forward on the Queen's Fixer, still really happy with it. I think you guys will really like it. Are really going to like it. I can't wait until you guys see it. When you guys see it, that's another question, because Chris and I have talked and we've decided that we are not going to release book 1 until book 2 and 3 are written. The reason we're going to do that is for marketing purposes, so that we can release them one right after the other. So I'm going to beg your indulgence and your patience while we continue and write books 2 and 3. But once they're done, you'll get them all in quick succession, and hopefully you'll be very excited with this new space opera universe world that I've built. So that's what's going on with that. We got this live stream tonight. This one we cannot go long, you guys, because we have a date. What are we doing?
We are going to the Black Hills Roundup. It's one of the best small rodeos in the nation, and that's not me saying that. That's like some award they got. but we have tickets to go to the Black Hills Roundup Rodeo. It's supposed to be a lot of fun, so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm super psyched. I love rodeo. My little one, who I said on the earlier iteration of this live stream, is absolutely animal mad, and she's all in, man. We went shopping yesterday, and she got the cowboy hat and boots and Wranglers, and she doesn't have a belt buckle yet, but it's just a matter of time. And it's so funny. She's so cute. Yeehaw. That's right, Seth. Absolutely. 100% yeehaw. But so I'm excited. I don't think she knows we're going to the rodeo yet.
Now, see, Seth is one of Casey's friends that I do know. And Seth, you would love the rodeo.
Oh, yeah, you absolutely would. You'd totally get into it. But yeah, so does Alicia know that we're going to the rodeo?
I think so.
Oh, that's cool. Well, for a while I thought it was a surprise. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to watch her watching rodeo. Charlie, you did? You were a barrel racer? Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome.
See, now Casey hasn't seen, because she's been in Japan, she hasn't seen Yellowstone like the majority of everybody else.
Right.
So she doesn't understand the barrel racer persona that has come out of Yellowstone.
Oh.
Whether that's a true barrel racer persona or not, the barracks bunny kind of thing, but
Oh,
yeah.
not flattering?
Buckle chasers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Barrel racers, really? But
they're strong women.
I was going to say,
decide who they want to go after, and they get it, just like barrel racing times.
They have their own competition.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And they compete for the cowboys too.
Oh.
At least according to Yellowstone. Now,
right.
I don't know. I haven't been around in the barrel racing communities.
Well, Charlie also said she was a kid, so.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah. It sounds like fun, Charlie. It really does. It's so I'm not an experienced rider. I've only ridden a couple times, but I do love it every time I get up on horseback. It's fascinating to me to learn how the nuances of how we as humans, primates, predators, whatever, all those things that we are, communicate with these enormous 1,500-pound prey animals that could kick us to death, in an instant if they wanted to. But how we communicate with them in such a way that they trust us, that we can control them, that we can, communicate with them and get them to take care of us to a certain extent and stuff. So yeah, I just, the whole thing is fascinating. What's that?
Seth says he'd try out for rodeo clown if he was there.
Clown if he was there. Yeah. I think you'd be excellent, man. That's a
Man,
tough
that's
job.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a dangerous job.
Yeah.
That they get hazard pay, I think.
They should for sure. So so that's what we're doing tonight, and then tomorrow we are going to a baseball game, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go see, who are we seeing?
We're seeing the Spearfish Sasquatch. The Sasquatch, go Squatch. But anyway,
That sounds super unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie.
But this baseball league, it's a semi-pro league, but it's made up of young kids that play baseball in college, and it gives them a baseball experience, I guess.
Like summer pay.
They
Yeah.
get paid minimum wage, I think, for the privilege of playing baseball. And I mean, I think they're even like have host families that let them live in their house, but so they don't make much, but it's a lot of fun. And it's,
I feel like there was
semi-pro. You're right down there with them. You talk with them. It's just fun.
I feel like there was a team like that in Montana when I was stationed at Malmstrom.
There could be.
Yeah,
there could be.
I know their games were amazing. It was so much fun because it's very intimate, right? You're like right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like going to a little league game, except that players are
good.
NCAA quality.
They're good.
So it's a good baseball game. So yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, I'm excited about doing that. And then do we have plans next week? Nothing concrete, right?
We've got all kinds of plans. We've got 4th of July party.
Oh, that's right. It's the 4th of July.
Yeah. Monday,
you're having a party?
We're having a party here, apparently. I didn't know about it. My husband's planning it. It's like it kind of slipped out that it was happening, and I'm going, oh, we are?
Okay. Should probably clean up.
Yeah. So.
No, I'm just kidding. The house is pristine. I'm not even.
Well, I think where he wants to do it, we have this fire pit area with, fire pit, and it's got like a place for outdoor kitchens kind of thing. But we had a big hailstorm a couple weeks ago, and the hailstorm we had party lights up, and the hailstorm damaged the party lights. So we've got to go do some fix up a little bit this weekend. But
glass hunting.
Yeah, they broke all the bulbs, so we got to go find some of that. So
Patrick says his lady love and himself are going to the Trenton Thunder on Monday. They have a team like that in Charlie's Bar. Oh, awesome! Well, I hope you guys have a blast. I bet they do some cool stuff for the 4th of July too. That seems like a thing that would happen. And what is that? A thumbs up? Yeah, that's a thumbs up. Sorry,
somebody called Facebook user.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar, you've got to you have to give StreamYard permission to see your name if you're watching through Facebook. So you're welcome to remain Facebook user. You can self-identify in your comment if you want, or you can log in. Go to StreamYard, log in, and then we'll see your name. So it's up to you. In Norwalk, Virginia. Oh, okay, cool. Where's Norwalk? I don't know that place. Unless it's a typo for Norfolk. And if it's Norfolk, I know where that is. So, but yeah, super cool. What other things are we going to do while we're here? Oh, Mona Lisa. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Mona Lisa.
Oh, yay. At least I assume that's what ML stands for. Sarah. Is that my cousin, Sarah? Hi. Yes. Hey.
Yay.
Oh,
hey,
yay.
Sarah.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay. Well, I love you both. And I'm so excited that you guys are on. Yeah, so we're really looking forward to spending some time out here. I'm probably going to be here for about 2 more weeks. Autocorrect, Patrick. Was it Norfolk? Okay, yeah. Autocorrect sucks, man. It does. Especially because it'll change things under my fingers when I'm typing on my phone. I'll hit the predictive text for what I want to say, and it'll change just as my fingers coming down on it. And it especially annoys me when it changes it to the wrong your. And I'm like, no, I know grammar. I know which your I'm trying to say. It's not that. So this is fun. My computer just told me it's time for the Yokota Aero Club safety meeting. Yeah, I'm not going to that right now. But yeah, we're going to be here for about 2.5 more weeks. And then we are going to road trip back to Virginia. And so we're excited about that. We're going to be stopping. We're going to kind of take our time with the trip. We're going to stop at several places, one of which I know for sure we're going to stop at the Air Force Museum in Dayton, Ohio, and probably spend a whole day there. Because if you have not been to the Air Force Museum, it's actually called the National Museum of the United States Air Force. And it is, oh, we got a dog joining us. Well, there's one already over here. But yeah, he's over here. She's over here. So you guys might get to see Ranger. He likes to lick.
He's a lab.
He's a big licker.
He's a lab, and labs lick.
He's likes to lick a lot. But he's a sweetheart.
We try to teach him manners, but he just loves you.
He does, and he's a sweetie. He really is a sweetie. He loves to play ball. Loves to go fetch.
He is the happiest dog. I told somebody that my ambition in life was to be as happy as my dog is.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, the dog, he sees you and he lights up. You know, his tail goes and he's got the grin, and yeah, so he loves to play fetch. He's a trained hunting dog is what it is. He's a pointing retriever, according to my stepdad. So my stepdad is a big there's a good joke there. Yeah. Thanks, Seth. I knew one of you guys was going to jump on that.
And of course it's Seth.
Of course it's Seth. But yeah, so I'm not going there out of respect for Mom, except you forget she knows you. She spent a week in Hawaii with you, but she's not going to forget how you are. Yeah.
You guys remember I raised her?
Yeah, this didn't come from nowhere. Let's be clear. Yeah. Yeah, so my stepdad, big hunter, and like all types of hunting, right? Like you know, he's really just an outdoorsman to his core. And so they got Ranger, who is he's a trained hunting dog, but he's a pointing retriever, which is apparently pretty rare. Most retrievers are not good at pointing, or most pointers are not good at retrieving, but for whatever reason he was bred to do both and does both very well. He's a sweetheart, and you can just tell he loves, you know, it's all play for him, right? You know, hunting is play, work is play, play is play, laying in the pool is play. This dog has his own like little plastic kiddie pool, and they'll fill it up with him because he gets hot and he lays in it. And then like the other dog, Zoe, the older dog, she'll come and drink out of it, and he looks at her like, "Why are you drinking my bath water?" And then he drinks it. It's so funny. Yeah, all of the I will say there is no shortage of animals with personality here on this ranch.
They're all spoiled.
Facts. Yeah.
All of them. The horses are spoiled. The kitties are spoiled.
She says that like it's someone else's fault.
Yeah. The kitties are spoiled. The doggies are spoiled. Everybody's spoiled.
Yeah. But I think the horses were pretty happy today. We spent all day, and I say we, and I don't mean me. It was primarily my stepdad, and then Mom. But Easy and Alicia got down there, and I helped a little bit too. And we got them shod, we got them groomed. Yeah, it was a good day.
Bo got ridden quite a bit.
We had a
family, young woman who had been here on a LDS mission, came back with her family, and so we got to. How many brothers and sisters she had? 8 or something?
Yeah, there was a bunch of kids.
We gave all these kids little rides on Bo, so Bo got a workout today.
Yeah. So I'm in the house writing. I'm actually over on the porch writing, and everyone else is down at the barn because I know that they're trying to shoe the horses today and stuff. And this van comes up, and just all these like kids. It's like a parade of kids that just keep coming out, and I'm like, I don't know. Who are these people, you know? And so I was about to call Mom, or I was about to send. Easy was in the house. I went out and I was like, "Is anyone here?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey, go tell Mom that there's like a bunch of people." But then he walked outside and he saw that Mom was coming up from the barn, so they knew they were coming, but I just didn't know. It was a bit of a surprise. So, Travis, Romanov Rescue. What's your question about it, bud? It's out, and it's amazing. If you haven't read it, you should definitely do that. And we're working on the sequel. Tom has written the majority of his part of the sequel and has passed it off to me. As soon as I am done with The Queen's Fixer, that is my next project. I will be diving into my portions of working title is The Winter of Sapphire and Steel. So I'm looking forward to getting back to that. But yeah, so if that did not answer your question about Romanov Rescue, let me know what your question is. So cool. So like I said, we do have to go. Well, okay, hold on. I have answered your question. You are welcome. It is, yes, Seth. You know what? I should be showing these comments. Yes, the Romanov Rescue is eligible for a Dragon Award nomination in the best alternate history category. Here comes the dog. Do you guys want to meet Ranger?
He's here, Ranger. Say hi. Say hi, Ranger.
See, he's trying to lick her.
All right, go lay down. Go lay down. You're done. You're done. Ranger is the only dog I have to stiff arm.
He just loves. He's very loving. Yeah, it is eligible for the Dragon Award, for a Dragon Award this season. If you have not nominated your favorites for the Dragon Awards, or if you are not familiar with the Dragon Awards, you can check them out on my. You know what? I'll put a post on my website sometime this weekend, so that you guys can see that. But you can also just go to dragoncon.org and search for Dragon Awards. What it is, it's a 100% fan-run award. So it's truly a popularity contest. But so it only works, and it's only really like a good award if a lot of people get on there and nominate their favorites, right? So there's categories for all different genres of books, sci-fi and fantasy movies, video games, short fiction. So, my little cowgirl's walking up. So, do you want to say hi to my friends on the internet? You can stand back there so they can't see you and just say hi.
Hi.
I hope you guys heard that. Yeah. She was out. Mom has a swing off in that fire pit area that Mom was talking about. There's like this cool like swing hammock hybrid sort of situation. And my kiddo was out there. Take him inside, will you, please? But she was out there swinging because she enjoys doing that.
Most of the time we have a little ninja course up there and a slack line too for the kids to play on.
Yeah. It's a great setup.
Seth, I want to see you do the slack line when you come out for the CKP Writers Con.
Oh, Seth's not a writer though.
Well, that doesn't matter. Seth needs to come out for it anyway.
I guess you're an honorary CKP writer.
Yeah, I just made you that way. I'm not a writer either. I'm not a writer either, but I'm willing to host it. And if I host it, I can invite who I want. Seth, you're invited.
I mean, that's a fair point.
There you go.
Chris Kennedy is going to start emailing you being like, hey, when you got that manuscript for me? Yeah, babe. Okay, thank you. But yeah, so yeah, go to the Dragon Awards page, nominate your favorites, because it really it's worth it, right? It's important to Seth as he'll be the guest of honor. He's written term papers. Right on, bud. Right on. Appreciate that. Should we answer questions?
Sure.
Okay, so here's how this is going to go. I'm going to click over to the Discord and read I know that there's at least one, maybe two questions posted in the Discord for the weekly questions. So I'm going to do that. While I do that, if you guys have any questions for me or for my mom, post those in the chat and I'll answer those after I answer the Discord questions. So here we go. I don't have my fancy double screen set up because I'm on the road, but all right. First question. Oh, that's not, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong channel. Okay, first question. When do I start my new job? From Charlie. Oh, okay. So I don't have a concrete date yet, but I told them that the earliest I was available was mid-September because I'm trying to get moved into my house before actually starting a new job. So I would anticipate about mid-September. Hopefully. I'll have some training on the front end because I have to learn how to fly a different kind of helicopter. So I'll have, I believe it's a week or 2 weeks. I don't really remember what they said in the interview. It's one or the other, a week or 2 weeks of training. And that's out in Colorado, which is kind of cool. of training, and then once I'm done with that, then I'll head back and start working. So start the week on week off schedule, and I'm super excited about it. I'm looking forward to flying again. It's really nice having this break, and having the opportunity to travel and stay somewhere for 3 weeks if I feel like it. But it'll be good to get back into back into a routine and stuff. So that was it on the Discord. Once again, if you guys are not members of my Discord, you can join my newsletter, and in one of your onboarding emails, you will get a link to the Discord. You can join. It's 100% free. We talk about all kinds of really good stuff there. We talk about like creativity and, how we write, opportunities. There's like an open call channel there and stuff. So, and we do writing sprints as well. So come hang out with us. All right. Travis wants to know, am I working with E-Man? Maybe. I don't know who E-Man is. So if you could elaborate on that, I will be better able to answer your question, Travis. I'm sorry, man. I'm just not picking up what you're putting down today, bro. You're just going to have to spell it out a little bit more. But yeah. So do you have any questions for me?
Nope. I know everything about you. That's what happens with moms.
She thinks she does. She doesn't.
No, I know.
There are things you don't want to know.
Okay. Good.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Are you afraid of showing up in one of my books one day?
Depends on how I show up.
I'm
already in John Ringo's book.
Right. No. I know that. I don't mean necessarily your name, but like, are you ever afraid that not afraid? Do you read my books and like ever be like, oh, I recognize that trait or I recognize that?
No, but if I do, I want to be a Depic.
A cat assassin?
Meow.
That's it. Do that again. That was good. Mom is a hunter, huh? Interesting. Okay. All right. We'll have to see Marisa, what Marisa has
You're
to
still
say.
not a bot.
Yeah, so that's Don. Don came on as like, I think maybe it said Facebook user or something, but I didn't recognize his name. And he made a comment, and it might have been another, I don't remember what the comment was, but it was strange. And I thought maybe it was a autocorrect thing, but I was like, are you a bot? Like, what is that? So now every time he's like, hi, I'm here. I'm not a bot. So that's like our joke.
I don't know.
160th pilot retired in Richmond, flies EC 150s now. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I will be. That would be cool if that's the case. But yeah, I don't know this individual named E-Man. But I would be happy to meet them. It sounds like they'd be an interesting person to get to know. Dan says mom gets to be anything she wants. Quit sucking up to my mom, Dan. God. Just kidding. Oh man. What do you want to do while we're here?
I don't know. Camping would be nice.
Yeah.
Going up to the lake and doing kayaking and
I want to do that.
paddleboarding.
Let's do that.
Would be fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, taking the little one on a horse ride that's a little longer than around the pen.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys, I have a GoPro and I have it here with me, but I don't have the like little head harness thing. But I think I might get one of those and I'll try to do some like adventure vlogging. What do you think? You want to do that?
Sure.
That sounds fun, right?
Sure.
So, because we are going to go riding. One of mom's horses I've appropriated. I just sort of,
except she doesn't pay for the feed.
You can put it on my tab.
Okay.
I mean, let's be clear. I didn't pay for my feed either.
Actually, that horse showed up in one of your books.
Zia, yeah. So the was it Hunter? Yeah, it was in Hunter, and also she's also in Negotiation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Zia, the female Lumar, who's super, super smart, like all female Lumar. I named her after my horse that mom owns, named Zia. So, yeah, she's a sweetheart, you guys. She's such a pretty horse. She's So what color is she supposed to be?
Well, she's a Mustang.
Yeah.
And Mustangs are, they're
They're mutts.
yeah, they're a alphabet soup of whatever equine genes there are out there.
Yeah.
But when she was young, she was really red. It's called sorrel color.
Yeah.
It's kind of almost like a bright copper penny sort of look. But in the last couple of years, she started getting these like splotches of darker brown on her. And then the last couple of years, she's turned really dark. But it's kind of a
it's like kind of a chocolate brown.
Yeah, it's kind of, but it's mottled. It's kind of looks like very subtle camouflage in a way.
Yeah.
But her mane and her tail are very curly.
And they're blonde.
And blonde and caramel colored. Yeah. And it's like 4 different colors all in there. But they're very curly too. And so she's really turned very striking.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's a beautiful horse. She's a sweetheart too. She's the what's the right term? Not alpha male, or alpha female, but herd mare, something like that. She's in charge.
She thinks she's in charge.
She's in charge of the 4 horses, right?
No, she thinks she's in charge. Cheyenne, my other Mustang mare, is kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever, Zia, I'll go along with you when I want to, but Zia does try to push. So.
Yeah, she's kind of
she wants to be the dominant mare.
Right. Horses are a little bullyish, and she's a bully. She pushes the boys around, which is hilarious because she's she's like a 4/5 their size. I mean, because they're quarter horses, they're bigger horses, and she's just this little Mustang. But yeah, I love her. She's a sweetheart, and we get along great. So she's my favorite.
Probably because she's a bully.
I'm not a bully.
No, but you're an assertive female.
I am an assertive female.
There you go.
Yes. Yeah. And so is Zia. So, yeah. No, Charlie, not Palomino. She's definitely dark, right? She's
come out very bay. If you know what a bay is, it's kind of a really dark red brown kind of color.
She's gorgeous.
But when you get up close, you can see that it's splotchy. It's really pretty.
I'll try to get a good picture for you, and I'll put it in this week's newsletter if I remember. So that'd be cool. Unfiltered mom is fantastic. Spoiler alert, that's the only kind of mom she is. She's always been unfiltered. Like I said, this did not come from nowhere, you guys.
So. I have filters, you just don't like them.
Oh yeah. Seth says all of his favorite people are redheads and horses. Okay, fair enough. My favorite dude's a redhead. Yeah. So we're gonna do some kayaking. We're gonna do some hiking. Maybe some camping. We'll see.
Yeah. There's a couple of really, the Black Hills are really cool. If anybody out there is a mountain biker, there's some of the world-class mountain bike trails up here. I don't know if they will take any of the horses on them because mountain bikes kind of look like pouncing predators to horses sometimes, but there's just some really, really beautiful mountain bike trails here and gorgeous hiking trails. There's one trail that goes from the northern hills all the way down into Custer in the southern hills that is an old railroad bed, so it's a great well-groomed trail if you like that kind of thing. And we may do a little biking on that. We may do some hiking. There's another Spearfish Canyon is
so pretty.
It's a beautiful, beautiful drive. During the Sturgis motorcycle rally, Spearfish Canyon has motorcycles almost wall to wall through it, with photographers taking pictures of them and that kind of stuff. And it's got a couple of really great hikes off that. One is to what's called Devil's Bathtub. And there's a little creek running down. You got to cross the creek a bunch of times. But when you get to the end, it's like these big waterfall pools that you can swim in.
Really?
It's pretty cool.
I've never been there.
We might do that. No, you haven't been there.
We should check that out. I've been to Spearfish Canyon, and it's breathtakingly beautiful. I've driven through it, and then I've stayed there. So Travis says, "I give you my word as a gunner." Right on, man. As long as you're not giving me a hug, that's cool. We're cool. Let's see. So we've been on for about 35 minutes. We do have to go pretty soon, and I'm sorry to cut this short because I am really having a good time hanging out with you guys and my mom. But we we gotta go. Anything
Rodeo time.
That's right. Any last not last words.
No last words.
Anything else you want to say to the people?
Yeehaw. It's rodeo time. Shut up.
Okay. All right. You guys be
no
good.
rodeo jokes allowed. Or cowgirl jokes.
How about that reverse cowgirl jokes?
No, none of those either. Done.
All right, guys. You guys be good. Have a safe and happy 4th of July if you're celebrating. To all of my Canadian friends, I don't think Jamie is on, but happy Canada Day. And there's Zoe. She also wants you to be safe. All right. You guys be good. Much love. We'll see you maybe next week. We'll see. Stay tuned. All right. Bye.